Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about interfaces and also Java 8 features in interfaces. Let me first start with the basics of what is the definition of interface. Interface is syntactically similar to a class, but interface contains only abstract methods and final variables. What is meant by abstract methods? Methods which does not have a body is nothing but abstract methods. So let me take an example here. Let me create one interface, new other interface. Let me take a real-time example. I have created an interface called base db. What is the aim of base db? So there are some basic db operations I want to perform. For example, I want to update records in the database, or I want to delete records in the database. Now before, and you and if you try to see here, most of the tables, let us take so user table or city table, most of the tables will have common functionality like update and delete. So what I have taken one interface, and it is having two abstract methods. If you try to see here, these are nothing but a abstract methods, because methods which does not have a body is called abstract methods. If you try to create the method, it will give you error that within interface we cannot create a body, because those methods are abstract by default. Methods which does not have a body is nothing but a abstract methods. Fine. Then what's the use of the interface? If it is not able to write the logic, then what's the use? So interface will never write the implementation. It will tell the class to write the implementation. So what does this mean? Interface will define what a class must do. That means interface will only define the structure of what a class must do. It will only define the structure. Now a class, any class which implements this interface must have to write the implementation or body for these abstract methods. Now let me take, I have a user functionality. Now Now the user functionality also want to perform create update operations. What we will do? User should implement base DB. Now you will now you are seeing the so compilation errors. Why? Because once a class implements an interface, the class must have to provide the body for all the abstract methods within the interface. How many abstract methods are there in the interface? There are two abstract methods. Now user class is implementing base DB, so it is a responsibility of the user class to provide the body for these object methods. And it's not optional. The class must have to provide the body for all the abstract methods which are there in the interface. Now but internal logic is up to the class. Now because of we are talking with the user class, user specific logic, okay, so can be defined here. Sorry. Now let me, so let us take user want to, so create our user record, we need to update user update. So simply I'm writing system dot out dot println. So this will, but internally we can write the logic related to the user. Fine. In the same way, delete logic for user delete. In this way, there is a contract between the class and the interface. Fine. Now, who will call these functions? We will create the object for the class and we can call the methods. We cannot create the object for the interface. So, because of interface does not have the capability to create the objects, always is the class who will, for whom we need to create the objects and try to call the functions. Fine. Let me take so another class, because within a project there can be multiple classes implementing same interface. Now I have another class called city, which is performing the db operations related to the city. Now city implements base db. Now again the same thing, because city is started implementing the base db, and now it's the responsibility of the city now to implement all the abstract methods. Once a class implements an interface, The interface will not leave the class. It will tell, because of you are implementing me, you should try to write the logic for all the abstract methods. But logic is up to you. Now that means because of city is implementing, now it's a city related logic. City update to update city records. City update. Again, delete city. Now, so how to call these functions? Let me create separate class to test new other okay, class interface test, which will have the main method. Now what I will do, now if I want to call those functions, I can create object for user u1 dot update, u1 dot delete. In the same way, if I want to update city related data, I can create object for a city c is equal to new city. Now c dot update c dot delete. Now, so if I try to execute this one, run as Java application. So if you see here, so user update, user delete, city update, city. In this way, we can try to so call the methods which are defined in the interface and which are implemented within the class. Now, if you want to so perform the runtime polymorphism, we can do like this also. Let me create the reference variable for the base DB. We cannot create object for interface, but we can create a reference variable. What is meant by reference variable? Ob, okay, it will be like an object, but it doesn't have the memory. Okay, it is called as a so reference variable. Now base DB. So we cannot call this like this is like object. This is called as a reference variable. Now what we can do, because of user classes implementing base DB, we can say interface reference variable can refer to class reference. Now what we can do, with the help of the interface reference variable, we can try to call the methods. Now in the same way, same reference variable, now we can say base DB is equal to city and try to call. At runtime, we can switch it to different class implementations with the help of the same same reference variable. This is nothing but a runtime polymorphism. Now let me try to execute same behavior you can see while executing this program. Fine. Now this is the basics of interface. Okay, next let me explain about the Java 8 features. In Java 8, there are mainly two new topics has been introduced for interface. One is default methods and another one is static methods. First, let me explain about the default methods. What is the use of the default methods in the interface? Let me explain you. Assume that so within a project there are so many classes and all are implementing same interface. Assume that I have 50 classes and 50 classes are implementing same base DB. Now what will happen? Out of 50 classes, for 20 classes I want to perform delete all operation. That means now let us take, there's a function called delete all. Delete all. Now out of 50 classes which are implementing this interface, I want to perform delete all only for 20 classes. Remaining 30 classes I don't want delete all. But what will happen whenever we try to add any abstract methods? What will happen? All the classes which are implementing this interface, assume that 50 classes are implementing same interface, 50 classes will get the compilation errors. You see here there are two classes implementing it same interface. Now in the two classes there is a compilation errors because of we have added new method, new abstract method in the interface. So this is very important. Whenever there are so many classes are implementing same interface, we cannot change the requirement more frequently. So whenever, what is meant by we cannot change the requirement, we cannot keep changing, we cannot keep adding okay more methods, because of all classes they have to override this method, otherwise they'll get the compilation errors like this. Now, how to achieve this problem? To achieve this problem, we have two things. One, either we have to use abstract classes, or by using Java 8 features. In Java 8, they brought up the new concept called default. What I can do, I can write the body for the methods with the help of the default. Default is a keyword. Now, let me do void delete all base delete all. Now see here, now there is no errors. That means with the help of the Java 8 new functionality, which is a default methods in interface. So from Java 8 onwards, we can write a methods with body, but those are only default methods. Normal methods, we cannot write the body. So now what's the advantage? Now assume that I want to perform delete all only for the city class, not for the user class. Now what I will do, only city will try to override this function, but user, it is up to user. If you want, he can override. If you don't want, no need to override. This is the flexibility we are getting with the help of the default method from Java 8. Now what the city will do, city will try to override. Okay, whenever we try to override, okay, so also one more point here, by default all methods are internally public. Now that means whenever, so within a class we have to mention the public whenever we are trying to override those methods. If you want to ensure that okay mandatory, we can try to use the override annotations also, fine. Now, so if you see here, delete all, but this is only delete all the city records from DB. This is only specific to city. Now the user is safe because of user don't want to delete all the records. He want to delete only one record. So he is using delete function, which will delete only one record at a time. But I want to delete all the records. For that, I'm using new function called delete all. So like this, we can take the help of the default function. I hope you are okay. So understanding the real time okay use of the default okay default method. In this way, we can take the help of the default methods in interface. Next, there is okay, so another new method called okay, new concept called static methods. Like same way how we are writing static methods within a class, from Java 8 onwards, we can write a static methods within interface also. Let us take, I want to get okay, so country name. So for example, or get okay domain name, whatever. Okay, so okay return. Let us take, I want to return country name called India. The return type is string. Now assume that okay, right now okay, so I'm trying to hard code the value, but later we can try to fetch the data from database. But just for okay the demo purpose, I'm trying to hard code the data. Assume that I want to call this method to get a okay to get some values. Now what I can do, so within city, for example, city update for a given okay for a given country, for country name. Now I can bring the static value okay, so by calling the static methods from the interface. Same way, so interface name dot get country name. So in this way, we can try to use the static methods similarly how we are using within the classes. So okay, from Java 8 onwards, we have okay this kind of flexibility to use the static methods in the okay. So from the interface, now if you try to call run as Java application, you see here we are getting the name called okay name called India. In this way, we can use the static methods from Java 8.